October 4th on NBC and streaming on Peacock.
Yeah, hey Terrell, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Mr. Ernie Hudson, how are you today?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm having an amazing day. What a pleasure it is to talk to you today.
Oh, thank you.
Well, my name is Terrell from Big Gold Belt Media. I'm here to ask you all the important questions about your new venture. Uh, playing Herb on Quantum Leap. One, congratulations on season two.
Oh, thank you.
I'm always happy to see a second season, come from a show that I'm watching. So it's always what was kind of I guess going into season two, something that you wanted to bring more to Herb that you couldn't before?
Yeah, I think season one sort of introduced the characters, certainly the characters behind, the program, who are running the program. The first iteration of the show was really more about the two guys on the leap. But now we realize that there is a team that's working hard to make this happen. And the first season, we got an introduction to them. We got a little insight into them. The second season, as we move forward, we began to realize who these people are and what their personal struggles are, and how they connect to each other and make this team work, and their relationship with the leaper, which is Dr. Ben Sung. So all that we have a chance to sort of explore, and it's just very, very powerful because, yeah, now we're sort of moving into a really, really more complex, view of the world. So
Right.
It's very cool.
I know this is a real question. I'm not sure exactly if you can answer it, but when this show came out, it was like middle pandemic, like were you surprised? Like, you guys got NBC greenlit that for a second season at the end of last year?
Well, I wasn't surprised. Now, of course, it's a lot harder. Back in the old days, you just open up Variety, you see the numbers, and you know
right.
where you are. It's a little more difficult now with streaming and how many people are watching. That's not really very, very clear. So, but I just word on the street, people I meet, I knew that people have responded very, very well to the show, and people want to see more of the show. So I wasn't really surprised. I was very happy that we can begin to tell the story to broaden. I think in the beginning we had a certain thing to do, but now we can open up and give this show that level, that dimension that it really needed, and because the people are watching, and so I wasn't surprised. Very, very happy that it reached its audience. And of course, the original show was so strong, and it's still so popular with people. And I know they were a little cautious to see what we were going to come up with.
Right.
If we were going to be respectful to the original, and I think happy to see that it wasn't a reboot. But once that was sort of done, it's on. And
I could definitely see that. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of I don't want to say responsibility, but just trying to become your original, like its own original thing, and like not trying to copy or duplicate something while also riding on the back of that. But one last question, but do you have a particularly standout moment from that first season that just you just really remember?
Well, I think for me, him sort of describing what it felt like to be leapt into. He's from the original the show, the series, and there's a real strong episode of him and where he was, and also understanding what happened after that. He got a chance to find out about this, this experience, what caused it, and also to get the real history, the original history, which meant that he would have died, and yet here he is. And so there's a huge debt of responsibility. He works very hard to get the program back up and running and choose this team of people who he totally relies and depends on. And so, yeah, he, I can't remember what your question was, but
you pretty much answered all of that and some more.
Right. Okay.
Well, look, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me today. I hope to see you again, do one of these in the future, hopefully for season 3.
Great, man. Thank you so much. I'm great to talking to you. And I'm excited about the show as well. So take good care.
Thank you.
ridiculous.